Hey everyone, it's Len at Lion Strong Athletics. Failure is a term that's used a lot in the gym. You might hear your trainer talking about going to failure, going past failure, or 1 or 2 reps before failure. But what does failure even mean? Today I'm going to break down the stages of failure, who should go to what stage, and I'm going to demonstrate these stages for you. But first, go hit like and subscribe, leave me a comment, and let me know what you want to learn next. So why is this term failure so important? Well, when we're exercising, if we can reach a stage of failure, we are telling our body that we were not good enough to accomplish a certain task. Our body then responds by building, getting us stronger, bigger, faster, so that we can accomplish that task next time. We are causing an adaptation by telling our body we weren't good enough. So reaching stages of failure makes our body grow. Now, what are these stages? First, we have stage 1. It's basically your brain telling you, I need to stop, I'm in pain, I am hurting, my muscles are sore, and that's when we're going to stop. Stage 2 is when your actual motion changes. So a change in tempo, or maybe you can't accomplish a rep properly. And then stage 3 is total failure. And that's where I cannot even do a single more rep or even a half rep, quarter rep more. I'm taking myself right to the limit. I'm going to show you all 3 here, so stay tuned. All right, I'm going to demonstrate these stages of failure using a dumbbell shoulder press. So let's go over stage 1 first. And it's when your brain is telling you to stop, or the exercise is getting uncomfortable and your muscles are filling with lactic acid and want you to stop doing the exercise. So as I'm picking this up and performing the exercise, my muscles are slowly feeling the burn and feeling the pain of working out. Now, you might feel your brain is start telling you, okay, this is getting heavy. I don't really want to do this anymore. That's when we're going to quit. Now you might ask, who is this good for? This is just for beginners. If you haven't been lifting in a while, or maybe it's your first time lifting at all, you should not go to failure. And that's because 1, it's going to make you so sore, you're not going to want to come back. 2, we need to get your muscles, ligaments, tendons used to lifting weights. And we don't want to damage them too much too soon. That could lead to injuries, or you might just be discouraged from all the soreness and not want to come back. Okay, so first stage, you're going till it gets uncomfortable, but that's it. Don't go further. Moving on to stage 2, this is where a physical change occurs in your lifting, okay? So it's no longer your brain telling you to stop, you're trying to push through that. So when you're lifting up, I'm performing the exercise, I hit stage 1, my brain is telling me to stop, I'm going to keep pushing through, and then I'm going to hit a point where I am struggling to lift the weight overhead. When I change my tempo, if my normal tempo is 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and I go 1, 2, 3, 4, that's a change in tempo. That is stage 2 of failure. So who should do this stage? Well, you're no longer a beginner anymore. You've been training for maybe 6 months, you're very comfortable with technique. You can progress past stage 1, move on to stage 2. This is going to elicit more growth, more gains in your lifting because you're going further along that line towards pure failure. The final stage, stage 3, is total muscular failure. So when you're doing the weights here, I'm pressing, I'm into my set, I hit that first stage where my brain is telling me that my muscles are hurting or sore. I push through that. I then get to the second stage where my tempo is changing. I'm going to push through that. And then I'm going to get to the third stage where I can't get the weight all the way up, maybe can't get the weight halfway up, can't get the weight a quarter way up, I can't even press it an eighth up, I can't move that weight at all. Okay, that is total muscular failure. So who is this for? This is for advanced lifters, people who are proficient in their technique and want to maximize their growth. It's very important with this version that we are not changing our technique at all, adjusting, trying to push through, get the weights up. We are keeping good technique and pushing just as far as our muscles will allow us on every rep as we decline. So try this out if you're an advanced lifter and you want to maximize your growth and adaptation. So as you can see, failure has a couple different meanings, and it's dependent on what level of fitness you're at. If you're a beginner, we want to see you slowly progress from stage 1 to 2 to 3 over time so that you can advance safely and effectively. Now go hit that like and subscribe and leave me a comment. Let me know what you want to see next.